I think we're good. Hello, everybody. Me scooch in. All right, so I do have notes here. Just in case you see me look down, it's just because I tend to go on a tangent or ramble. That could happen. How this is going to work is I'm going to go into my story. I'm going to tell you my story. But if you ask me questions, hi, Becky. If you ask me questions, I will definitely try to answer. I may answer all at the end. It just depends on how it comes in or how many people actually jump on here. But when you hop on, please say hi. And then if you catch the replay, hashtag replay, all likes, loves, comments, and shares are greatly appreciated, because even if this isn't for you, it's probably for someone that you know, right? Like, even if you're like, I don't have time for that, I don't want to do that, that's not my thing. Even if you're a guy and you're like, well, I'm not selling makeup. Great. Share it anyway, because you love me. And maybe somebody else on your friends list that you also love would find value in this, right? Okay. That's why we share things. Isn't that why we share things? Because we hope that others will enjoy it or find value in it. Even, yeah, that's why we do that. Okay. So I'm going to wave hi. And then I'm going to look and see. All right. We're all good. I think the lighting's okay. Hi, Jackie. Okay. So when you hop on, say hi. I'm going to wave again. There we go. See, I was waiting. I knew people would hop on. It just takes a couple minutes for Facebook to like say that I'm here. So I'm here. And I hope at least one of you brought me some questions. But I'm going to tell you how I kind of sort of accidentally became a Younique presenter, because it wasn't like a thought out on purpose kind of thing. That's not what happened. So first off, I was born a skeptic. So if you think that I'm like one of these people that's trying to sell you this pyramid scheme about how like you're going to sign on and make all this money and then everybody else is going to make all, that's not what I'm doing. It's not, I don't believe that. That's not my thing. I was always the whatever you're selling, I ain't buying kind of person. So that was me. But I didn't wear a lot of makeup. I never wore foundation ever. I worked in restaurants. I was a restaurant manager. I worked 10, 12, 14-hour days. So there was a lot of grease and sweat and nothing that would make you think I should put on a full face of makeup. So I never did. I wore eyeliner and some eyeshadow and maybe mascara, but that was it. Eyeliner was my go-to. It's how you knew that I woke up on time. If I went to work without eyeliner, people thought I was sick. But that's literally it. I never wore foundation. It was always too heavy for me. I didn't like the way it felt. So how did I get to here? Well, what had happened was I took an amazing job and I went away for training in California for weeks on end and was missing my family. But I came back home for this job, and the people that were supposed to be opening this restaurant bailed. They decided they couldn't afford to do it. So there I was with no job. It was December 22nd. It was 3 days till Christmas, and they had told me that it wasn't going to happen. Actually, they told me it might happen, but regardless. And somebody that I know that has been selling mascara for years at that point, and she is a friend of mine, and I'd never even bought her mascara, y'all. Never even bought it. Hadn't even tried her mascara. And she announces that she's quitting her job to sell mascara full time. And I went, you're what? That got my attention. Wouldn't that get your attention? You work every day. She was a manager for a drugstore. So I knew what she made. I knew what she was doing every day. And she was quitting to sell mascara. And I went, well, she's either crazy or this is actually something. So I kept that in my head as I was sitting there unemployed. So fast forward a little bit to the next month, and she had reached out to me, and we set up a party, and she came to my house, and we did a party. I'm going to wave hi. Hi. When you hop on, say hi. And so I had a party at my house. I didn't do the online thing. I was like, no, just come. I mean, I'd rather see it. And I hadn't even used any of her stuff. I didn't know. For all I knew, it was terrible, glorified dollar store makeup. I had no idea. So she came, and we had prayed like 5, 6 friends. Nothing crazy. We had drinks. And I do remember she did the party like on her birthday. It was her birthday, so I had cupcakes for her. So March 1st of 2017, I got my presenter kit. Like, that's just how fast it all went. I was unemployed, and I went, well, I'm going to look for a job, but while I do that, I'll do this. So I ordered my presenter kit. Now, when I say I ordered it on March 1st, I mean, I ordered it. It wasn't here. I didn't have it. I had to wait for it to come. Somehow, anyway, I managed to book, how many parties? I think I did 22 parties that first month. I mean, I asked everybody. And if you're on here, I probably asked you. If you were somebody that I thought would even answer a message from me, I asked you to host a party. And I just went for it. What do I have to lose? Y'all, if I look back at some of those things, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm not saying I know everything now, but I had no idea what I was doing. I hadn't used the products other than what I tried at the party, which was like a liner and some other. I didn't have anything. I had nothing. We didn't even have Epic then. Do you know that? We didn't even have Epic. And y'all know how I feel about Epic. We still had only mascara we had was the fiber lashes. This was it. This was all we had, right? We didn't have Epic. We didn't have Epic waterproof. We didn't have Epic and Brown. We didn't have any of that. We had 3D lashes. That was all. So I just went with it. And you know what happened that first month? I worked my booty off because that's what you do when you don't have another job. I mean, what else? So I put effort into it. I did. And I promoted my first month to pink. First month. I hit all these bonuses. I mean, it was a good time because I'm not going to, I hadn't actually asked Matt for permission to buy the presenter kit. Like, not permission, but when you're married, you're supposed to like check in and before you make any purchases and before you do anything crazy. So instead, I had ordered it and then I was like, after I ordered it, so listen, I spent some money, but I'm going to make it back like really quickly. And if you could have seen the disbelief on his face, he's like, oh yeah, sure you are. But I think I made it back my investment that weekend. Like I did. I feel like I should have like a little asterisk here that says results not typical. This is like any job. You get in what you put into it. You're going to get back what you put in. And actually, I should say not like any job. Because, you know, when you go to work and Debbie over there is making 15 bucks an hour and filing her nails and not doing a dang thing, and you're making the same money, but you're working your booty off. This is different. If you work your booty off, you're going to really ask. If you, not ask, I didn't mean ask. I mean like you check in, you say things. If he was going to spend $100, he'd check in with me first. Or at least mention it. I didn't even mention it. I was just like, I'm just going to make this happen. But no, this is different. If you work your booty off, you're going to make more than Debbie that's just sitting on her booty over there. I just chose that name. Like one of my very best friends is named Debbie, so don't be offended if you're a Debbie. It was just the first name that popped into my head. So that's how my journey began. I started in March. I kind of just went for it, and I've kind of just been going for it since then. I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot about makeup. Whoops, I gotta flip over. I've learned a lot about a lot of things, but I think the biggest thing, and this is my big thing. So it's not really about the makeup. You see, I'm not wearing any now. And I debated putting some on just for you folks, but I think the big thing I always try for is being genuine, and I genuinely didn't wear makeup today. Makeup didn't happen today. I'm packing a house. I don't know if you can see. There's like boxes. I don't know. Can you see this? There's boxes there. There's boxes over there. I didn't put makeup on today. Nobody was going to see me. And then I was like, oh, I'll just go live and let everybody see me. But we're packing. The stuff hanging up behind me, that's like the only things left on the walls in this house. I've taken everything else down, packed it away already. So the biggest thing I've learned isn't about makeup, and it isn't about how to do online parties or how to make friends or anything like that, really. I think the biggest thing I learned, well, it is sort of about how to make friends, is what it's like to actually have confidence. Now, if you've known me for a long time, you're probably like, oh, because that was such an issue. It really was. I had no idea. I've always been very outgoing, but that didn't mean that I was confident in things. So if you, and I'm just going to call y'all out right now because this was me. This was totally me. If you are the type of person that always has something to say about somebody else, or that is snarky towards other females, or kind of judgy, or jealous, it's jealous, right? You're kind of jealous, like, well, look at her with her nails done and her hair done, and I wish I could do that, and I wish I could do this. And it's all jealousy. That's all where that comes from. And until you get your, I'm going to wave hi to people again. Until you are confident with yourself, nothing's going to change that. And I think in the last 2 years, that's like the biggest thing, is that I no longer look at other people in a, I wish I had that, or I wish I could be that person, or I wish I could look that way or be that way. I don't anymore at all. I am 100%, it's probably to a fault, 100% confident in what I'm doing. And I feel so much better now. Like I feel better. I love working with women. So when I was a manager, my favorite part was always like working with people and getting them to promote and like helping them to like succeed and make more money and do things. And that's what I get to do now. Only it's different because I only help those that want to be helped. Like I don't have to, I'm not going to beat down somebody's door to make them sell makeup. If you don't want to sell makeup, don't sell makeup. I don't care. Even if you bought the presenter's kit, you bought it, you've got your makeup. Now you're like, I don't really feel like selling. I just want to take the discount. Okay. I love you where you are. I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to blow up your inbox. I'm going to check in, make sure you're good. If you need anything, I'm there. That is all I do. And that's kind of like the biggest thing about what we do. So even Younique's foundation, which not foundation like makeup foundation. I'm like looking, not that kind of foundation, but Younique has a foundation that is for survivors of sexual abuse. And this is very near and dear to my heart for many reasons, but I get to be a part of something bigger than, it's more than makeup. It's not just makeup. I mean, it is makeup. It's some of the best damn makeup you're going to try, but it's not all about the makeup. It's about finding a group of women that's going to cheer you on no matter what, and that's going to help you. And yeah, we talk makeup and we do whatever, but we have a lot of fun and we do other things too. And we whine about moving when we're moving, and people give us advice. I spilled foundation on my blanket, and I reached out to a group of women that I've only met through Younique and asked them, how am I going to get this out? Because I was real worried because it was a white blanket and I didn't think it was coming out, but it did. It's cold water and Dawn dish soap, in case you're wondering. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So now I'm in a very wonderful place, and in that place, I have decided that others need to be in this place too. So for that reason, I'm doing this live. There's a lot of awesome things. We have free training this year from Eric Worre, which is $8,000 worth of free training. I would never in my life pay $8,000 for training. Like, I wouldn't have $8,000 to pay for training, and I get to have this training for free. So super excited about that. We do an incentive trip every year. Next year, it's a cruise to the Bahamas that's happening in January of 2020. Convention this year is in Orlando, Florida in August, and there's a ton of bonuses. It is wonderful. There's a ton of bonuses that I could go on about. There's presenter incentives. Oh, and my favorite, this is seriously my favorite part, is that we get paid 3 hours. So if somebody orders a mascara from me at 8 a.m., by 11 a.m., I can be buying coffee with the money I made from their sale. So that's how that all works. Yeah, so anywho, I figured I'd open it up for questions if anybody has questions, and if not, I can wrap up. But there's people on here, so say hi. Don't forget to say hi. And so my goal is to add 20 people to my team within the next, what day is today? I'd say within the next 45 days. 20 people in the next 45 days. I can't do more than that because I will die. But 20 people in the next 45 days, I would love to have. I think my team right now is about 30. So, hi. Oh, hi, Roz. How are you? Oh, there we go. I forgot about the other perk. So the great perk is that right now, if you sign up, you're going to be able to sign up basically for free. If you sign up in January or February, they are going to give you $25 in YCash the month that you sign up. And then you will get an additional $25 in YCash every 3 months for the first year, so that you essentially earned back what you put out. There is an asterisk, which is that you have to remain active. So as long as you're an active presenter, you're going to get your money back. So essentially, you can sign up for free. You're going to get $400 worth of makeup. You get me, which I'm kind of priceless. And you get free training and all sorts of other wonderful things, incentives. We have some perks going on this month. One of which, I will not lie to you, involves sponsoring people, which is, there's a bag involved, y'all. It is this beautiful, I don't have it obviously, it's a beautiful gray bag with like purple embellished. It's so pretty. I can give you a makeover, Jill. Actually, I plan on doing a like a house party in, it probably won't be able to happen until the end of February or March, but I plan on doing a house party once I'm in your side of the country. So a class is what it is, but you can just, we could just hang out by ourselves. It doesn't have to be a thing. All right. So who has questions? If you